Good morning, everybody. Good morning and welcome. Yes, sorry, I realise I'm quite early today. I think, well, basically I got back and I'd finished my morning routine, and then I realised that I still had some time left, so I thought, I might as well start early. The sooner I start the stream, the sooner I can finish, and then the sooner I can get on with the editing. So, yeah, so I hope you're having a lovely, lovely Wednesday wherever you are in the world and whatever it is you find yourself doing. So over here, just to get you up to speed, what's currently happening is I'm working on a small YouTube project. It's not a bullshittery. So the bullshitteries are like 4 to 5 week projects. They're about 10 minutes long in total, so it takes me about 4 weeks or so to do them. This one is a 3-minute, well, technically 2 minute and 30 seconds long video that I was supposed to finish last week, but it proved to be more complicated than I thought. So I'm working on a quick YouTube side project, which I hope will be funny. Fingers crossed. Yes, I'm just trying to fix the audio. The audio is a bit funky. I'm trying to sit there with a headset on and try to get the audio correct for this particular joke in the VR game Blade and Sorcery. Which have you seen me? Did I do a bullshit? No, I didn't. I never did a bullshittery for Blade and Sorcery, did I? I need to do that. So yes. So that's what I'm currently doing. You currently got an ad. You thought you didn't do those. Every ad you see, Bert G. Moan, I have no... Wait. Bert G. Boehm? Sorry, Boehm. Every advert you see is against my will, effectively. I've disabled every advert I can. So any adverts that remain are put there against my will. So yes, sorry. I've done the best I can. Thank you, the Capcommie. Thank you very much, the Capcommie. Thank you. Sorry, to clarify, when I say against your will, as in Twitch don't give you any sort of option if you're not a subscriber for that opening advert when you join. when you're a subscriber, I can switch them all off, and I do readily. And apparently I'm supposed to run an advert every, like, such and such few minutes or something. There's a button you're supposed to press. I've never pressed that button and never will. So, you know, you're welcome. Anyway, sorry, tangent. Oh, wow, the Capcomi. Holy shit. Whoa, fuck me, dude. What the fuck? Holy shit. Wow, the Capcomi. Okay, that's extremely generous. Holy crap, man. So long as you're sure. Thank you, man. Thank you for doing that. That's very kind, the Capcomi. Thank you for your generosity. Yes, indeed. Holy shit. Blimey. Thank you, Commie. Thank you. Right. Okay. Let's get started then. So, yes. Sorry. Short version for those joining. I'm latest YouTube project is only about 2 minutes and 30 seconds long, and I was supposed to finish it last week, but it's trailing into this week because I'm shit. Next bullshittery will start soon, and until then, I'm just I'm just streaming and working as per usual. So, Rimworld. Oh, thank you, Scare Nightly as well. Thank you, Scare Nightly. Sorry, can I just see? Do I have are the notifications going to appear? Yes, there they are this time. I don't know what happened yesterday. They switched themselves off, and I have no idea why. Is Lulu okay? She seems patchy. Yeah, she seems all right. We just got back from our walkies, so she's probably a bit grumpy because she probably wants to go out. Oh, you're a good dog. Oh, you're a good dog. Oh, you're a good dog. Yeah, look at the tongue. Look at the tongue, everybody. She's got a tickle spot but on her back, like here. And it makes her tongue flick. Hang on. Where is it? Where is it? Where's your tickle spot? It's somewhere. Can I get it? Not that time. Yeah, it makes her tongue flick out like a cat. It's really adorable. Are you a good girl? Yes, you are. You're a very good girl. And you've had lots of treats this morning, so you're going to sleep there. Be nice and peaceful. Yes. Thank you, Evilest Duck. Thank you, Evilest Duck. And thank you again, the Capcomi. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Right. So, sorry, what was I saying? Yes, so Rimworld, so what's going on? So for those who are totally unfamiliar and out of the loop entirely, Rimworld is it's like a top-down colony management game, which it's tempted to call it a survival game, but it's more like a story adventure game in which you play as a group of survivors who have crash landed on a Rimworld, so a world on the galactic rim. It's not as filthy as it sounds. It's just an uninhabited world. There were cities and things here at one point. There are just ruins now. But and there are savage tribal humans that are roaming the plains that have no connection to you whatsoever. Presumably they're the descendants of other people who have crashed here. But regardless, it's like a scenario where your people have got to try and make it as best they can in the face of severe, like, food shortages or disease or somebody going crazy and with a shotgun. It's event driven. It's good. Yeah, it's The Sims meets, I wouldn't say Age of Empires. It's Dwarf Fortress for a start, but it's like it's got that Sims feel in which you've got a bunch of people with their quirks and flaws, and they've got to try and get along as best they can, and often they don't. But anyway, so we are up here. We are all the way on this ice sheet. We've crash landed. Presumably this was the colony ship where we all arrived, I'm guessing. This ship that's broken apart in orbit and is scattering cryopods everywhere. We are all the way up here. So 3 colonists landed here. They've since been joined by other survivors trekking their way in. And we're now up to 18, and we're actually very far through. We are super far through. So the place is called Tundrafall, and we are close to escaping. We have scavenged as many materials as we can in order to build a small escape vessel, very small. It literally it's a bare bones thing with a reactor and some engines and a bunch of cryopods mounted on a superstructure. This thing is going to we're going to go into cryosleep, and we're going to fly off world and head to the stars and go back to civilization. Thank you, Evil Cheese. Thank you, man. And before that, thank you, Cinegram. Thank you very much, both of you. That's very kind. And thank you again, the Capcomi, for your extreme generosity, sir. Oh, hang on, sorry. Just getting comfortable. Right. So, we are nearly ready. The escape vessel is almost ready to go. All of the colonists, of which we have about 17, we suffered a death yesterday afternoon, unfortunately. Night Fury was killed in a social fight against Dragona. Dragona, the soldier, beat her to death. Not good. So Dragona's effectively a murderer. Right. So, yes, so the colony is okay. It's quite a mature colony now. It's just on pause. So, yeah, we're just going to have to try and find the last pieces of the advanced components. Now, we do have, I think we have the uranium and the gold necessary to manufacture all of them. So, hopefully, it is just a question of time. Time and protecting the ship. Sorry. Right. Rimworld is often called Dwarf Fortress, but less complex, says Dodo. I wouldn't know, I'm afraid. I actually didn't play Dwarf Fortress, so I'm afraid I'm the wrong person to ask on any sort of comparison. I cannot provide any experience-based comparison. Sorry, bear with me. Can I just take a sip of this drink? Oh. You'll have to forgive me. My throat is very sore. I was doing some voice work for the video that I'm doing, and it will be clear why it's sore when you see the video, because I'm having to put on a voice that's, do you remember my, thank you, Pickle Tiger, thank you, man. Do you remember that, like, fucking years ago? This was back before I had my content properly formulated. You remember that, like, Jive Turkey video that I did in DayZ, where my voice was all high-pitched? Similar to that, in that I'm having to redo a voice, but it's from the back of the throat, like this. And it's just, oh, it's caning my throat. Holy shit. I was voice acting that all day yesterday. I felt like Gollum. Oh, my entire throat is just really scratched up. Thank you, Moogie. Thank you very much, Moogie. Thank you. Right. Okay. Sorry. What was I doing? So, yes. So the colony survives. Now, there is one thing to get us started. We're under attack. Dun, dun, dun. Some bandits have entered the territory. The Gladiuses, the bandits, the Gladiuses. We've had multiple clashes with them, and they are on their way to hit us with a mortar tube that they brought with them. They have siege weapons, so bolt action, assault rifles, machine pistols, revolvers. Yeah, these guys are poorly equipped. This won't be a problem. Okay. So they're going to start firing mortar shells into the base to soften us up before their attack, but by note, they are not ready for us at all. We are way stronger than they are. So, what's the time? So it's 8 in the morning. Thank you, Moogie and Pickle Tiger and Evil Cheese and Capcom again. Holy shit, the subs are still going. Thank you, guys. Wow. Right. So, what's my first move? So it's 8 in the morning. Have people eaten? Question mark. Some of them have eaten. Quite a few of them have eaten. Okay, let's get the people that have eaten to the mortar tubes. Let's make sure those mortar tubes have high explosives. So just pull the shell. Yeah, I had an EMP shell in there. So these three devices here are mortar tubes. So extract the shells and place in high explosives. So they're in this courtyard next to other shells and also the solar generator. Maybe these shells are a bit close together. I should really separate these just in case we have an accident. Oh. Yes, indeed. We will be firing mortars back at them. Okay, so Tiro, keep yourself safe, because we might need, well, some people might need medical attention shortly. Who's eaten? Jen's eaten. Jen, can you go and mount that mortar tube? Thank you. So Jen, the tribal and the de facto leader of the colony. Thank you, Helljumper. Thank you very much, Helljumper. Yellow's sculpting. He's too far away. Dragonet is about to go and eat. Bitter Ritter, the rocket engineer, has eaten. She's a pacifist. Oh, damn. Joey's too grumpy. Oh, damn. People are still... Okay, Texas Technova in a minute. Alright. Eat your food and then go mount... Yeah, so Texas Technova, the scientist. Sheet is about to go eat, right? Have you eaten? No, the Sheet the Marine has eaten. There we go. 3 people. Let's go quickly then. All us. And order them to hold fire. Just load the tube and sight them, but do not fire. Right. Thank you, all of you. Well, thank you mostly the Capcommie for subbing. Thank you, guys. Okay, there we go. Right, so the tubes... Oh, they're already sighted. They're ready to fire. Okay, so they're still trying to look for their firing position before they engage. Right. And thank you, Sergeant Overkill. Thank you, Bobson. Right, where's the last dude? Oh, he's still on his way, isn't he? Fuck it, these two can fire in the meantime. So order them to open fire. So these mortar tubes, mounted by Sheet the Marine and Jen the Tribal, are to target the front of that bandit group. Fire. So here we go. They're firing 2 high explosive shells. Shots away. They're super inaccurate, but they do a lot of damage if they hit. misses there. Is this their camp? They'll call in their own drop pods. Yeah, here it come. Here they come. They're just waiting for the last dude. Why is he so slow? He's got a bad back and he's frail. He's 70 years old. Oh dear. Do we know any of them at all? Thank you, Yin. Thank you very much, Yin. So acquaintances. They know each other. I don't think we have any family relation here. No. Nobody from the colony ship that we knew. Thank you, Senator Bixby and Yin. Thank you. Right, here come their own mortar tubes. So 2 steel mortars and drop pods containing ammunition. So they have incendiary shells. That implies they're going to use incendiaries. And a lot of food for them to use. Okay. I'm going to fire mortar shells at a 70-year-old. Well, they're firing first. Well, that's not entirely true. We fired first. Wow, thank you, Texas Tech Nova. Holy shit, dude. Thank you. Wow, you guys are being very kind to me this morning. Thank you, Texas Tech Nova. Texas Tech Nova is here, the military scientist manning this mortar tube, which is now fully sighted and ready to go. Well done, all of you. Okay. Open fire. Thank you again, Texas Tech Nova. Thank you. Right, Texas Tech Nova takes aim with his mortar tube and fires. 3 shells. Very good. How are we going to do? They're just digging sandbags. Oh, it's a great hit. Holy shit. Now, this has actually stopped. It's caused them to abandon that. Oh, we hit the 70-year-old. Oh, dear. So he's, yeah, his arm shredded and he'll bleed to death in 13 hours. Whoopsie. Nice hair for a 70-year-old. Okay, we severely injured a rancher, and right, they're coming at us now. Again, they are very poorly armed, so I reckon the defensive turrets on the western side might be able to handle them, you know, without assistance. That being said, let's provide assistance. So, Jen, so the soldiers start moving. Jen, start moving. Yellow, get your assault rifle and your polar bear and move. Dragoner with your sniper rifle, go. Fellfire, wakey wakey eggs and bakey. Prime Panda the Drifter on your way. Kamikatz, Prime Panda's wife, get over there with your power claw. Joey Boy the Grumpy, where is your minigun? Go get your minigun and get to the battlefield. Texas Tech Nova with your M16, get over there. Paradox Gods, you're the tribal with your M16, get into the bunker. And that should be it, I reckon. I mean, we might be alright. Sheet the Marine, let's go. Right, so yeah, we'll be fine. Look, they're so poorly equipped. They've got shivs, for Christ's sake. We've got a killing field prepared. Look, there's no cover. There's no cover, and we've got turrets, plasteel turrets and sandbags and fucking... We got a trained attack polar bear. I think we'll be fine. Right. That being said, I wonder, is there anybody there that we really give a shit about? Anyone with a skill set that we could really use? I suppose not really. We're so late in the game that we don't really need anybody, and there's no family members. Nah. Yeah. Nah. There's nobody there we really care about. Alright. Take up firing positions and open up. They're coming in from an awkward angle though. Okay. Yeah, we've only got 1 firing position there. So move there and there. We'll move the 2 snipers here so they can get a better shot. Yeah, they're already dead. They just don't know it yet. Thank you, Skillful Megalon. Thank you, Skillful. And a Raging Potato. And the real Damo. And thank you again, Texas Tech Nova. Thank you for your generosity. Here they come. Turrets have opened up. Okay, so we're just engaging. Watch yourselves there, snipers. Don't get you caught out there. Get all the soldiers down there. Kamikatz, you move with your melee there. Yellow, just move back a bit. When they get closer, release the polar bear. Oh, one's already been downed. Okay, you can release the polar bear. Okay, so our attack polar bear is off. Another headshot. They're about to flee. Don't shoot the polar bear. There we go. They're fleeing. Cease fire. Cease fire. Don't hit the polar bear. Hold your fire. Right. The turrets will open up. Okay. Right. Thank you, Daduig1. Thank you, Daduig. Thank you, man. Jesus, being that 19-year-old boy is being ripped apart by a polar bear. Woo! And they're fleeing. Thank you, Grove Spaz. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right, sweet. Okay, so if you just joined the stream, we just resisted a very piss-poor attack from the Gladiuses, our long-term rivals who are clearly not in a position to challenge us. We are just too strong. Good. Okay, they did bring us lots of resources, which is lovely. Some high explosives, some incendiary shells, especially the steel, some components. Let's see if we can try to save some of the bandits here. Have we suffered any injuries? No, not really. Okay, let's switch this over to... We'll switch the med bay over to prison. We do have like a small one here, but we'll switch it the infirmary over to a prisoner bay for the minute. Just rescue the people who can't physically get up. Okay, we'll just try and save who we can. Let's just triage the injuries then. So, how many? 2? No, he's dead. 3. So there are 3 wounded people here. Gally the Luddite is in shock and will die of blood loss in 15 hours. Semyon the Commissar will die in 6 hours. These people are savable. An accountant, he'll die in 13 hours. We'll try it. And send somebody for the 70-year-old as well. Jen, you can go out there. You're most capable to trek that far. So let's capture them and take them inside and try and give them medical attention and then free them. Is the bear okay? Yeah, it's some slight bleeding. Shot in the neck by one of our turrets. Oh, and suffered a previous gunshot injury to the eye. Thank you, A Raging Potato. And Daug. And Growspaz. Thank you. Holy shit, the subs are still rolling. Thank you, guys. Holy shit. Dragoner, can you capture that one? Who's this? Paradox, can you capture the accountant? And Kamikatz, can you capture the Luddite? Right. Leave those barbarians to die. Well, we will judge ourselves based on how we treat our enemies. We're better than them. Oh, is that one we can save? It's an escapee. They'll die in 8 hours. Maybe? Texas, can you get them? Okay. See if we can save them. That 70-year-old... we should be able to do it if we're quick. Where's Tiro? Tiro, could you head to the med bay? Yeah, we have... Yeah, this colony's very mature now. We can easily handle the strain of like 5 prisoners. And we have spare bedrooms as well, don't we? For prison areas. Yeah, we'll get them patched up and send them away. Right. Also, where's Easy Life? The Night Owl. She's a bit hungry. She's a secondary medic. Well, I suppose Kamikatz is also a medic. Yeah, Kamikatz can handle it. So Tiro, the medic, and Kamikatz, Prime Panda's wife, and a cosmetic surgeon can both handle the medical duties. Right, so Dragoner. Yeah, you go get on with work. Where's Tiro? Sorry. She's on her way. Thank you, Four Eyes. Thank you very much, Four Eyes. Thank you, man. Why is Night Fury still on the top? I haven't buried her yet. Okay, Kamikatz, could you make a start? Why is it so cold in there? People... No, it's 23 degrees. I guess it just hasn't updated their breath there. Okay, Kamikatz, the cosmetic surgeon, please start tending to the prisoners. Up their medical attention a little bit. Get the fairly good meds. Sorry, I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh, sorry. My bad, sorry. Any worth keeping? I'm not so sure. I don't think so. Okay, Tiro's here. Tiro, you can work on the Luddite. So they can't physically get up. They're too badly injured. So we should be okay to treat them all together in the same infirmary. It's not as if they're going to riot. They can't physically stand. They're full of gun holes. Cool. Jen's bringing in the old man. Sorry. So this is a nice infirmary with really good beds and decent medical attention and a sterile floor. So they should get over their injuries quite quickly, I imagine. Okay, Kamikatz is off to eat some food. She's quite hungry, yeah. Let her get some food. Thank you, Four Eyes. Thank you, man. Ugh. Okay, so done and done. Where's Tiro going? Wait. Oh, I see. We put one in the other facility over there. Good, good. Using herbal meds. It should be fine. Oh yes, we also have a visiting group of merchants there. We've already traded with them. Thank you, Burley. Thank you very much, Burley. Thank you, man. Okay, Fleeb over here, a 26-year-old male, severe injuries. Ooh, brain damaged. Bugger. We shot this person in the brain. They were an accountant. Well, I doubt you're an accountant anymore. Right, Tiro can tend to them. Tiro's gone over there. I suppose Kamikats can. Have you eaten? That was quick. Go and tend to Fleeb. Cool. And Jen's bringing the last one, right? Yeah. Oh, wait. The Luddite can now walk. Okay, we best be careful. If one of them is capable of walking. Thank you, insert clever name here. Thank you, insert. Much appreciated. Okay, 3 people have major break risks. Yellow was insulted and is in an ugly environment, so we need someone to just clear up the blood there. Yeah, just get rid of that blood. Where's the polar bear? Is it okay? It's flopped in its bed. It needs medical attention. We'll send... Who's free? Tiro's now free? Go tend to the polar bear, if you please. Yeah, it fought well. Does Fleeb have power armor I can steal? That's a good question. Yes, indeed. A power armor helmet of fairly good quality. 98%. Yes, we'll have that. Do bullshittery. Word no. Well, yeah, I try. Can't do it right now. Right, there we go. Cool, we should be fine. So Tiro's off to tend to the polar bear. Jen, you have some medical training. Yes, you do. Could you please tend to Bajol? That's the name of the old man. Alright. So for those just joining the stream, what you're currently looking at is an infirmary. It's the main colony infirmary, so this isn't supposed to be for prisoners. But we've had an attack with 5 injured bandits. We could just put a bullet in the back of the head and leave them outside for wolves and polar bears, but that would be a bit rude. So instead we're tending up we're patching them up and sending them on their way. And also, could we please just make sure that we clean up the blood so it doesn't cause infections? Do they need feeding? I think they all need... Well, most of them need feeding. Okay, Easy Life, would you please feed these 2 here? Kamikats, can you feed... Oh, wait. Still receiving medical attention. Oh, Jen's doing it. Good, good. So we're just getting some simple meals from the rec room and feeding it to the prisoners. What about this one down here? Shorty. Yeah, needs food. Sheet, the Marine, is cleaning blood. That's fine, you do that. Okay. Yes, you should, Crying Panda. I would strongly recommend Rimworld, everyone. This is actually one of the best games on Steam. It is very good. You know how I say, like, this game, like, buy it on a Steam deal or whatever, or, you know, this one is a £15. This one's definitely a full pricer. This is absolutely a game you should buy at full price, because it's brilliant. You get very attached to your people, and it's a gut punch when they die. Thank you, Boohisky. Thank you very much, Boohisky. What happened to the elephant? Died long, long ago. Okay. Right. So, 4 more cryopods, and we are out of here. So, 20 more advanced components. That's it. How many do we have? Oh, Texas Technova just built another one. So, 19 more advanced components, and we are off this rock forever. Right. Lovely. Okay, 4 people have a major break risk, which is a problem. They're feeling quite joy deprived. Why is that? You've got lots of opportunities for entertainment. Oh no, it's fine. Well, yeah, that's fine. Edessa, if you're into this type of game, then yeah, it's awesome. Okay. Nah. For Tommy, that's not entirely true. I sometimes do, but I prefer to just name them after the viewers, because the viewers are here and they get to watch the trials and tribulations of their people. For example, Texas Technova is in the chat right now, and look, here he is. So Texas Technova gets to watch his guy run about and, you know, do stuff. In this case, he's off to get some potatoes. I wonder if he's going to stash them like he did the uranium. This motherfucker got in trouble yesterday. Turns out he was stashing about 60 units of uranium for himself, for reasons that are not clear. I'm guessing it's because he feels at home here on the tundra and doesn't want to go back to civilization. So he decided to hide some of the uranium to stop us from building advanced components. So we couldn't leave. As punishment, he was confined to the cryotube for a few days and had cryo sickness. He put himself before the colony. Lots of potatoes in storage. Excellent. Thank you, Rejo. Thank you very much, Rejo. Thank you, man. Leave him behind. Well, no, it depends if he wants to be left behind. Texas says you're sorry. You bloody better be. Thank you, Zektrons. Thank you very much, Zek. Okay. Quite a bit of steel being saved up. So they're all currently in restraints. Get that. This one can walk though, so we best be careful. Good. The polar bear is fully healed. Fantastic. Okay, so it's currently the 10th of the summer season, so there are 15 days per season. So it's going to start getting colder. It's already -7 outside, -7 degrees. It will reach about -60 degrees at the height of winter, so it can get fucking cold. Oh yeah, we're just ditching some of the dead colonists, some of the dead bandits out here. Yeah, leave them. I think we're okay on food, aren't we? For the animals? Yeah, we're okay. Hi there, ironic Bolshevik. Ah, right, Shorty can now walk. Once they're fully healed, we'll set them loose. Even if they can walk and they're injured, they won't be too much trouble because, well, they're injured. And therefore, a melee fight with one of us is you know, it's going to be very one-sided. Them going up against Kamikat's in her power armor and with her power claw is yeah, it's good. It's going to be a decided battle, that is. Okay, so 4 more pods and we're ready. Why not take their clothes? I'm sure we will, yes. Or at least take Fleeb's helmet. Some of them have armored vests, but we probably have superior. Yeah, they have shoddy or normal vests. Yeah, we have better clothing, but yes, this one is wearing a power set of a helmet. Good morning, Dweebzel. Is keeping prisoners in the same room more dangerous? Yes, indeed, Kral. So what happens is that every sort of few minutes there's a check to see whether or not they can breach the door lock. They will try to pick the lock on their cell, and the more people that are in a cell, the more that will happen. Effectively, the prisoners will work together and they'll try to bust the cell door open. When that happens, they will try to make their way to the nearest set of weapons they can find and launch an escape attempt. So for this reason, it's not a good idea to have like a huge cell with lots of prisoners, unless, well, some of them are going to try and bust out. A prison riot, yes. So under the circumstances, we don't necessarily have long-term prisoner storage. As you can see, we don't really have a way that they can, well, like defensive turrets on the doors or whatever. This is straight into the heart of A-Wing. But at the same time, there aren't any weapons nearby. We store the weapons in B-Wing. See? Yeah, I imagine so. Rouse shipped. I should do another XCOM playthrough. They were very popular. I basically did exactly what I'm doing now, naming the soldiers. And people watched them stand and fight. Thank you, Sea Angel. Thank you very much, Sea. Thank you kindly. Have I ever played Prison Architect? Indeed, I used to play it on the train, going to and from London for my commute back in the day. A pirate merchant. Okay. So it's a caravan from a nearby settlement, the Republican Treaty of Hattinor. They were our allies, but they got pissed off with us because some of their people got killed. Ah, yes. Izatar. My battles against Alistair. Always amusing kicking his ass. Sell the prisoners. No, we're not selling them into slavery. Outward, I don't know what that is, V-Leak. Is that the VR? Hang on. No, I've no idea what that is, sorry. Never heard of it. Okay. Right, little Miss Hixie is feeling a bit grumpy. She slept in the cold. Is it cold? It is cold. Let's pop the heaters back on. The temperature is falling. So I turned the heaters off during the summer because it was a bit toasty. Hey. A new game in beta? Well, if it turns out to be a good game, then I'll be interested. But talk is cheap. Oh, hang on. There's a body with some flake, a type of drug that we can sell. And cool. My dogs are already hauling in the parts over here. No, I haven't, Labrat. Right, well, what's the time? So it's 5 in the morning. Oh, a pirate trade ship is passing by. Okay, so we have 2 pirate merchants available. We'll talk to the trade ship first. Where's little Miss Hixie? Is she awake? She's going for a walk in the morning. Sorry, can we prioritize going to that radio? So go to the transmitter mounted on the roof and communicate with that trade ship. Right. Yes, Nicardi, I believe that's by Ubisoft, a company that should really be avoided. Okay. How are we doing? So the prisoners are probably quite oh, they're being fed by Easy Life. Good, good. Right, little Miss Hixie is off to communicate with the pirate merchant to see what they have available. I don't think we have much silver. We've got a little bit. A couple of grand. Okay, so we do have the option of selling the prisoners as slaves, but that's a bit dodgy. Now, they've got bionic eyes, bionic legs. We can sell the scyther blade that we've recovered off one of the robots. Sell the guns that we don't need. So a couple of jade sculptures that Yellow has worked on. Sell... So there's... oh, we've got a few assault rifles. Sell these 2 good sniper rifles. This light machine gun. Sell that crap. Well, it's a badly damaged minigun. Sell this bolt action rifle and this revolver that we took off the attack we just destroyed. Sell these 3 units of yayo. A type is cocaine, basically. It's a white powder that you snort that gives you a euphoric high. Thank you, Atomic. Thank you very much, Atomic. Thank you, sir. They don't really have anything we really need. I mean, Luciferium maybe. We'll buy a little bit of Luciferium. They do have a joy wire, actually. So I've just noticed that. They have a joy wire. It's a type of chip that you can put in... Hi, Sai. Sai's in the chat, folks. ZF Cyanide, feel free to say hello to Cyanide. You might know him from somewhere. So yes, I'm actually interested in this joy wire. It's a type of chip that you can put into their brain, which will give them a permanent mood boost. But it does make them a bit lethargic. It makes them a bit tired. But nevertheless, it can be very helpful for colonists with persistent mood problems. Okay. And a bionic eye. Actually, I will take that because I know that we do have people who have injured eyes. I was going to say Night Fury, but unfortunately she's died, which is a shame. Okay, so that will set us back by 2,371 units of silver. We can't actually cover that. So what else can we sell? I'm not selling the prisoners. Before you ask, all of you. We can sell the psychic shock lance. We haven't used it. Bugger, I am quite low on silver. I'm not selling the prisoners. Shut the fuck up. Okay. I guess we can't go with the Luciferium. Yeah, just drop a couple of units of Luciferium. Right, so yeah, we can cover that, but it's most of our silver, which is about to be teleported out via that beacon. Thank you, Got Arrow, and Texas Technova again, and Adrian Chill. Wow, thank you, Texas Technova. Thank you for your generosity, sir. That's very kind. Okay, let's do it. So, for that silver, we have received, via drop pods from orbit, a joy wire, 2 units of Luciferium, which is a type of combat drug that Jen is currently on and addicted to. It is extremely dangerous, for its withdrawal symptoms are fatal. You're to take it to its storage location and seal it in. Jen. Major's cooking. Prime Panda, you're feeding the prisoners. Ledito, you're eating. After your meal, could you please haul these in to get them safe out of the cold? Okay, and in addition, Little Miss Hixie, could you please talk to these pirate traders and see if they have anything in... Well, we probably can't afford it. Sorry, my throat is fucked. Phrasing. Okay. Thank you, Cosmic Cultist, for the compliments. Yes, I do enjoy it as well. It's good. It's good fun. I like narrating it as well. Okay. So for those just joining the stream, after successfully resisting an attack this morning by a pirate group, we are trying to heal some of the injured ones, so the ones that were not killed, just as, well, as a courtesy before we let them go. And we've also got a couple of trade ships, well, a trade ship in orbit and a trader caravan outside the gates of the colony. Thank you, Zertle and Captain Carolina. Thank you sincerely. Thank you. Right. Oh, we do have gold. These ones take gold. I guess the others wouldn't. What do they have? They have some animals, but we have lots of animals, to be fair. Yeah, look, come on. We've got so many dogs, for Christ's sake. We don't need animals. These are our boomalopes. They're just selling timber wolves. That's all they have. They've got some medicine, but we've got loads. They've got some flake, but we don't really care. They're selling drugs. We don't need that because this is an anti-malaria drug. You don't exactly get malaria in the Arctic. Little Miss Hixie's in the chat, who is also... Sorry, Little Miss Hixie's in the chat, but also here. She says, more animals. Okay, fine. No, I don't think we can afford it. No, they cost like 500 a piece, and we've got 155 units of silver. I'm afraid we can't really afford it. I suppose we can trade a bit of gold. Fine, fine, fine. We'll get a single female timber wolf, okay? And we'll sell a couple of bits of... Oh, God. Okay, that's quite a bit of gold. Yeah, I can't... hang on. Shells, maybe? No, come on. No, I can't afford it. Sorry. I'm not selling a human being into slavery. No way. Oh no. Paradox Gods, the Illuminator, so like a miner, as in she lives in a mine, she's not like underage. She's 78. She's gone off on a drugs binge. So this crabby old lady, 78-year-old with a bad eye and a bad back, is off on a drugs binge. Fine. The dining room is busy. Texas Technova is welding a heater. Dragon is trying to eat, and Paradox Gods is grumpy and is going off to snort Flake. I think Flake is... What's Flake, sorry? In the context of the game. Where is the Flake? So Psychite, so it's Oh no, where's she going? I have no idea where she's going. She's off to binge on Psychite drugs. But we don't have many. I guess Psychoid tea? No idea. Okay then. So are any of the prisoners fully healed? Some, well, doing quite well. They've got a little bit of pain, but mostly they're okay. Once they're gone, we'll transfer the medical bay back to a normal medical facility instead of for prisoners, which is what it currently is, and then we will use it to install a Joywire chip into the brain of Joey. Joey is a 66-year-old man who's currently in the tertiary hydroponics bay, and he is super grumpy. Like, seriously, he is like really grumpy. Oh, he could also have the eye as well. He's got a gunshot injury to his left eye, so maybe he'll be less crabby from there. Yeah, he's a depressive individual, which means he's always complaining. Though I suppose it's not his fault if he's got depression. Sorry, Dubuckler, was it? How is Lulu? She's A-okay. She's just here. She's just back from her walkies, so she's flopped on the sofa having a snooze. And then later this afternoon, she'll wake up to get some lunch and then go off on her walk with the dog walker that she has. For in the afternoon, she goes and hangs out with another dog that she's very fond of. She has like a best friend, and when they see each other, they get super excited and they run around like crazy. So she gets to go and hang out with, yeah, her friend. Okay. Texas Tech Nova major brake risk. He is also quite crabby, isn't he? Oh, he's got some injuries on his right eye as well. Maybe I should give him the eye. Ah, there we go. So the accountant is fully healed. Thank you, Mexter. Thank you very much, Mexter. Right, so the accountant also has brain damage. Oh, shit. So they're moving super slowly. Right, can we take... Bitterritter, can you go and take that helmet? Damn, will they be... They're walking like at 10% speed because they got brain damage because they were shot in the head. No. Right, take the power armor helmet. Leave the rest and hope that they're smart enough to put their clothes back on. Yes? Will they put their clothes on? Oh, thank God. Right. Yeah, it can't be that great a helmet if you if you got shot in the head while wearing it. Says Kellerpot. Okay, how are we doing? Right, so 4 more cryosleep pods needed until we escape. How many advanced components do we have? 3 currently in storage. Oh, let's seal the door to the Luciferium there. Has Jen had her next dose of Luciferium? Yes, she has. She'll be good for another several days. Thank you, Jonas. Thank you kindly, Jonas. They're slow because of their restraints. Yes, but I think they're also slow because they have a permanent brain injury, which is reducing their mobility. Where is it? Sorry, moving. Yeah, down by half. Ah, chem fuel has been made by the Infinite Chem Reactor, a new item that's been added, which spits out chem fuel every, like, season or so, a little bit. Nice. And chem fuel is used to, well, you can put it in generators for power, or you can use it to launch drop pods. Did I know that I can build industrial ovens to get rid of the prison? No. No, Arc Attitude. No. 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 Right. Okay. Right, so, yeah, I just need to focus on getting these prisoners to safety. So, the 70-year-old is awake, and beyond a bad back is okay. So let's prioritize them for release. So, release Bajol and release Fleeb. What about the other one down here? Shorty, still sleeping. Okay. Why did I connect the dining room and the rec room? Well, the chat were telling me that if I connect them, the benefits in fact stack. So rather than have a positive benefit for a rec room and a dining room, they will come together to just say, great rec room, or whatever. Oh no, wait, look, they're still being counted separately. Extremely impressive rec room, extremely impressive dining room. Or maybe that's what people meant. I'm not sure. Still, that's good. That's a 12 mood boost. Is that all of them? Very impressive bedroom. Oh, maybe they only get the benefit when they're in there? Or maybe... Oh, I see. It expires after a few hours, so after they've been in there a while. Okay, so Texas Tech Nova is wandering around in a psychotic state because he's upset that he was insulted. Okay. So who insulted him? Little Miss Hixie. You bitch. Well done, Little Miss Hixie. Little Miss Hixie called him names, and Texas Tech Nova went off for a sulk. Also, same with Paradox, who is binging on Psychoid tea. This type of tea. Oh, God. We've only got 12 left? How much of that have you drunk? Fuck. God damn it. Paradox has been binging on the flipping Psychoid tea. We need that. Yes, Mick Do. Yes, this is still Tundrafall. And we're okay, actually. We've done quite well. Tundrafall initially consisted of just this tiny area here, and then we built the base here. Then we built B-Wing, which is this area here, principally because there are, well, primarily because there are geothermal generators here and here to keep that wing warm, and there's only one on this side, and then we link them up with corridors to around that middle lake, and then gradually chipped away at the lake's shallow areas using pumps. So we've got like a little bit of space there. I could have repeated that process here and here, truth be told. But it's a bit of a time-consuming process. In fact, I did, expecting that we'd do something with this bit here. In fact, I still could. We could grow shit there, couldn't we? Why not? No reason why not. Oh, wait, there is a reason why not. Sun lamps. I don't have them. And they're probably a bit expensive in terms of power. Yeah, it's fine. We're doing alright. We got lots of potatoes in storage and lots of hay grass. Wow, loads of hay grass. Okay, we need to get Night Fury buried. Poor girl. We don't have any marble. Thank you, Harriet. Thank you very much, Harriet. We have 77 units of granite and 170 units of limestone. How many... What does it take? It takes 60 units of... Okay, build 2 limestone sarcophagi. Thank you, Bammond and Harriet and Hell on Ice. Thank you kindly, all of you. That's very generous. Is it really a good idea to store the corpses on top of the food? Well, it's animal feed. It's fine. Indeed, the floor is marble, yes. But it's nice. It's nice marble. It's not going to match, no. But at the same time, they're dead. It's not as if they have fashion sense. They don't have any sense. They're dead. Extreme break risk. Fuck! Joey, what's wrong? He's got cabin fever and he's depressive and he's old. Alright. This is why I told you to drop the minigun. Please drop the minigun. Let's not go on a rampage through the... Go outside and get some fresh air to get rid of the cabin fever. And then report to the infirmary momentarily for your joy wire chip. Okay, the Luddite can now walk, so let's release them. Prisoner release. Cool. Okay, Joey boy's now outside. Cool. Now head on inside. Drink some beer. Chill out. I should make the coffin out of granite to signify that she died from another color. That's not, yeah, not a bad idea. Different materials for their manner of death. And then make a gold one. Can you make a gold sarcophagus? Is that a thing? That would have to be Jen's if she died. You can, holy shit. 600 gold? Yikes! Jesus. Well, we don't have a god king currently in the colony, so... no one to justify that expense. Thank you, Doom Night Fury. Night Fury has just subbed. Thank you, Night Fury. Or rather, Night Fury has gifted a sub to Little Miss Hixie. So the dead Night Fury has gifted a sub to Little Miss Hixie. Thank you, Night Fury. And just an average sloth. Thank you. Yeah, so far so good, Rad Smile. I hope you're well. I'm fine. I started the stream a bit early because, well, I'm a bit ahead of schedule. Can you make a stone sarcophagus with gold plating? It'd be cheaper. No, you just get like a flat, like, these are the materials that you can use. A uranium one that glows in the dark. And then the corpse comes back to life as a wraith. Thank you to General. Thank you very much to General. Wood? I didn't realise you can get a wood one. That's cheap. Little shitty wood sarcophagus. Good morning, Messi. Good morning, Messi. I hope you're well. That's Messi Essie, folks. That's ZF Digby's fiance. I hope everything with you is A-OK. One of the alpacas pregnant. Would I consider a Rimworld bullshittery? Wrong type of game. Yeah. The trouble is that the individual comedic moments of Rimworld are not funny in isolation. They require a bit of setup in terms of this person doing this and this person being a kleptomaniac or whatever. And the nature of a quick compilation does not favour setup. And then the joke, it favours joke, 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 joke. So, yeah, it wouldn't work. Wouldn't be as funny. Okay, so what's it? So it's the 12th of summer, so it's 1 in the morning. Wait, is it 1 in the morning? No, yeah, it is. So why are people still awake? Oh, of course. The Night Owls are still awake, Easy Life and Fellfire, but Paradox Gods and Texas Tech Nova are on mental breaks. Hydroponics basin is broken down. Oh dear. Ah, good. Right, one of the prisoners is ready to leave. Release them, send them home. Same with the other one. Jen's awake. 1 in the morning? Jesus. She's fully rested at 1 in the morning. That bed is amazing that she has there. She does have to play pool. Thank you, Lord Huffington. Thank you very much, Lord Huffington. Well, Messy, I just, you know, it's a quick way to introduce you to everyone else, so they go, ah. In the same way that I call, you know, all the guys I've known for years and years as clanmate. Ha! Right. Paradox Gods is still drinking all my tea. Fix the carpet. What's wrong with the carpet? It's fine. See? Well, it does have a power conduit going through it. That's a trip hazard. Hang on. Move that out of the way. Reinstall it against the wall. Nep is pregnant. That was fast. Not surprised. Thank you, Sea Dusk. Thank you very much, Sea Dusk. Thank you. Oh, Jen just insulted Yellow. Can you two not fight? Come on. You've known each other forever. Wait, why is Spellfire doing that? I suppose fairly skilled. Oh, come on, you had like 26 work bit things remaining. How's the car doing? So Maggie, my block. Oh god, it looks horrible because it doesn't match. So sorry, for those not familiar, last year I bought a car. I learned how to drive for the first time, and obviously, I bought a car, my first car, and I discovered that I don't actually have a parking space, so I had to then rent one from another resident who does. The trouble is, so what my point is, my parking options are limited. Okay, that parking spot is under a tree. Every night, a giant flock of birds decides to roost in that tree. My car is covered in shit. And I clean it, and then it just gets covered in shit again. It's like, and I go out this morning, kids, like every morning I just go outside and Lulu goes for a wee, and I just sort of do a quick lap of the car park. And my car, it's horrible. Like every other car is fine. And then there's my car that is just, it is coated in bird crap. I'm like, oh. And I clean it fairly regularly, but it's just fun. Yeah, put a tarp over the car. I do, Kappas, but here's the trouble. You have to clip it down, right? You have to, it's one of those covers that you have to clip over it, and it's really awkward and hard to do. And I really struggle with it. And if I don't clip it on, the wind blows it off. And like several times I've gone into the car park and the tarp is like stuck to someone else's car. Wrapped around it because the wind's blown it off overnight. So it just wasn't convenient. It wasn't, you know, it was causing inconvenience to other people. So yeah, it's, so I need to go and clean the car, like again. It's just covered in crap. Oh, and I've got this like bird poo remover. It's like this blue liquid, and you sort of put it on there, but it leaves white stains all over the car's bodywork, like really obvious white stain. Like you just wash them off. But the point is, you have to give the whole damn car a wash, unless you want like spunk stains all over the front of the bonnet. Sorry, what are you Americans? Bonnet. Hood. Sorry, you call it a hood. Yes. Yeah, like, but yeah, it's like an alkaline thing. Wild Kitty, it's supposed to dissolve the bird poop. Because bird poop is really acidic, so you're supposed to wash it off. Anyway, sorry, some cargo pods have been detected. Hyperweave, ooh, a rare type of cloth that's very high tech. We'll send Jen to go and retrieve that. Can I rent another one? Well, maybe, but I'd have to sort of knock around again. Okay, so it would be nice to get some more marble for the sake of that sarcophagus. Maybe we should pull up the bits that are under the floor there. See how much that gives us. Yeah, not a bad idea. Remove the floor beneath each sarcophagus. See how much is there. We'll get Night Fury buried all the same. Okay. Legito, if you could please bury Night Fury the botanist. So this young lady's Night Fury, she was 30 years old. She was very beautiful. A very, very beautiful young lady that joined us years ago at the mining colony. If anything, she was very lonely. I would characterize her time here as lonely. She tried to hook up with many a man here, but was always shot down. But eventually she successfully hooked up with Norwegian, the nudist, the geologist, and the two of them were together for only a few weeks as lovers before she got into a fight with Dragoner in the alpaca room over here, and Dragoner, in anger, beat her to death. Sucks. So Night Fury the botanist is now... oh damn, now it looks even worse. Oh no, we're not even getting the marble from it. Bugger. Thank you, Zweeble. Thank you, man. Crap. I thought we'd get the marble from it. Now it doesn't match at all. Ah! Ah! Right. Oh, more limestone. Put the limestone here. Rest in peace, Night Fury. Are we going to bring the dead bodies with us as well? I don't think we can. Don't think the game lets us. Another advanced component. We're close. We are close now. How are we doing? 9 more here. 9 more apiece. Do we have the uranium? I think we do. Thank you, Huss Master. Thank you very much, Huss. Did I check their inventories? Does it go in their inventories? Oh! It does. I see. Makes sense. Still, 46. That's really not much at all. If you take 60 blocks per individual sarcophagus. Alright. Remove the rest. Well, I think we do, Ravalon, because look, 46 units of marble came from somewhere. Right, so it's the 12th day of summer, and things are okay. Fingers crossed, things stay okay. Can we switch on this additional bank of turrets to the south? So you'll note that all of my turret systems, my external turret systems, are actually enabled. This is because we have quite a lot of power now. We have lots of solar, lots of solar arrays, wind turbines. This is probably blocked now, isn't it? No? Which one is blocked? Oh, guess it's unblocked. So yes, we have lots of power, and therefore I want to keep the external turrets operational just in case we have an incident, such as a raid coming in here. Then the turrets are already ready to go, or a polar bear. Indeed, Canny, you get very attached to your individual people as they go through their trials and tribulations. Jen, for example, is probably one of the most fascinating. Jen over here was a young tribal girl, a tribal oracle who joined us. Well, she's 33 now, but she joined us in her early 20s. And she was cast out of her tribe for being a bit kooky and a bit weird, and eventually arrived here. I think we captured her on a tribal raid, if that's accurate. I think she had a bow. Did she have a bow? Regardless, she was sent to work in the kitchens, mainly, back when the kitchens were over here. And she was immediately targeted for the affections, shall we say, of a particular doctor called Maximo. Maximo was a cannibal. And it's pretty safe to say, you know, exactly what he probably wanted from her, a beautiful, 22-year-old lady. Their bedrooms were back to back. These weren't originally big rooms, they were sort of dorms that were cut in half. Their bedrooms were back to back with a vent between them, and presumably the cannibal Maximo would whisper things to her at night, because in the morning Jen, enraged, ran round to his dorm room to confront him about something. She got angered by something and she ran round to, confront him, and he beat the snot out of her. He broke her spine, in fact, and put her in the infirmary. Thank you, Fickle Smile. Thank you very much, Fickle. She recovered, thankfully, and, she recovered and was then continued her time. She was basically beaten up. Oh, I'm married! Sorry. Sidetracked. Oh my god! Bitterritter and Ladito are getting married. Tiro must really hate that. Okay, so Ladito, the crafter over here, decided to dump his wife, Tiro, the medic. Over the bodies of the dead? Oh, that doesn't seem that's not appropriate. That is not appropriate, you two. Okay. Sorry, what's just happened here? So, as I was saying, Ladito and Tiro were husband and wife, and then Ladito suddenly dumped his wife, who turned to booze for comfort, for Bitterritter, a rocket engineer, a 35-year-old piece of totty. Wait, what's Tiro? Tiro's 27. Okay, go older woman. That's fine. Yes, so they hooked up and started sort of, shagging. I moved them further down the dorm room so Tiro wouldn't go crazy. Yes, so Tiro got obviously very upset with the loss of her husband, but it seems that they're now getting married, so I'm sure everyone will be invited, including Tiro, to the wedding that will take place in the rec room. I haven't put down a marriage spot. Hang on. Let's put down a marriage spot. See, there we go. So they're going to get married. Oh, no, I have. It's here. Okay. Can I put down... How much gold do we have? Hang on. Sorry, I'm getting hideously distracted. Put down gold tiles for the marriage spot. And then move the works of art on either side. Move that heater out of the way. Oh, no. There's one already there. What am I doing? Move that heater further away. Ah. Okay, so they're getting married. Hooray! But scandalous. He popped the question over the grave of Curty the rancher. Hang on, who popped the question? Proposed marriage to Bitterritter. Bitterritter agreed, and the two are now engaged. Let's see if they can get married before their trip into space. Okay. Sorry, anyway. So that's going on. What was I saying about Jen? So Jen the tribal, was basically beat down and insulted, and I think it was Mio as well. Mio got into a fight with her and kicked the crap out of her. And she was generally a timid lady who was, for the sake of role-playing, I said that in the event that she died, Maximo would make something out of her skin. So Jen was destined to be an ornament for a cannibal. And of course, she would be eaten as well. And vice versa, if Maximo died, Jen would burn him, throw his cannibalistic body into the fire, rather than see him buried. Anyway, one day, up here, I think we built over it now. We're probably built over it. There was a battle against some robots, in which a robot scyther shrugged off its EMP too early and shot Maximo in the heart, killing him instantly. Jen made good on her promise and dragged him into the furnace, which was here, and destroyed him. So they didn't give him the benefit of a burial. She torched his body and it was completely incinerated, along with all of his possessions, his human leather possessions. Thank you, the dragonfly. Thank you very much. Thank you. Jen continued for a while, beat down and trodden on by many, many people, until one day she snapped. She very, very much snapped. In the kitchen here, she was confronted by Mio, the other person that would beat her up, and the two of them got into a social fight, and Jen ripped Mio's leg off with her bare fucking hands. Jen tore Mio's leg clean off, leaving her bleeding to death in the kitchen. She was treated, and the leg was eventually, a cybernetic leg was put on, but Jen at that point was not to be fucked with. She then quickly got into a relationship with Dweep, the actor, so the very physically attractive actor, and the two of them started fucking like rabbits for the new, like those dogs there, and she effectively, grew into a very capable and very dangerous adult. It even got to the point where here, Jen was standing here, and then, who was it? Was it Little Miss Hixie? Yes, it was. Little Miss Hixie got arsey and ran over to Jen to punch her. Jen shot her in the leg with a sniper rifle at about 3 meters. Bang! Off went Little Miss Hixie's leg. Again, cementing the fact that Jen is not to be fucked with. Jen takes absolutely no shit. So, unfortunately, what happened was, in a battle here, so against, I think it was bandits, We were fighting. Jen had a sniper rifle, and we were fighting against them. On trying to move from cover... No, sorry, that wasn't it. It was a psychotic break. Jen had a temporary psychotic break and moved out of position when a turret fired. I think it might have been this turret. The turret fired and hit her in the back. Her armor took most of it, but one of the bullets lodged in her brain. She was permanently brain damaged at that point, and we figured we'd probably... That was it. We probably lost Jen. She was, well, catatonic and then stumbled around the colony for the most part with a severe brain. In addition, I seem to remember that Bweep was put in cryo. Her husband was put in cryo for an unrelated injury that was hard to fix. He eventually came out of it, of course, but we realized that for the two of them to have any time together, we would have to take desperate measures. And what we did is we found some luciferium, a type of combat nanite glitterworld drug. It's like a mechanite. It's like a block of mechanites that the military give to their soldiers. And it has a chance to heal brain damage. However, the withdrawal symptoms are fatal. So she must be taking cubes of luciferium forever. For the rest of her life. However, we kind of deemed that that would be a necessary sacrifice in order to spend more time with her husband. And so we put her on luciferium. Gradually, it took a few seasons, but gradually she got better, and her injury to her brain was fully healed. And Jen was back. She was able to spend a few weeks with her husband, and the two of them obviously enjoyed each other's company, now that Bweep was out of the freezer. And eventually Bweep was sent via drop pod to a mining camp. Sorry, was that too loud? My bad. Bweep was sent down here to a mining camp, I think it was this one, in order to oversee the mining operations. While he was there, a few days later, the mining camp was attacked by robots. Jen and a couple of other people were called as reinforcements. They got into the drop pods and flew over. But while Jen was on the way, her husband was killed by a minigun bullet to the face. When Jen landed, rage. Rage is the only way that you can describe what Jen was feeling. She tore that robot apart with her bare hands. She ripped it to shreds. It was injured on the floor after she shot it, and she threw her gun down and pulled it to pieces while it squeaked in presumable robot pain. Yeah, she ripped it to pieces in her grief to avenge her fallen husband. And then she mourned for a while, and effectively you're caught up. That's where we are. So Jen remains a confirmed badass, now widow, visiting the grave of Pickles the cat here. Yeah, so this is Jen. That's what I mean, sorry, when it comes to Rimworld. That's Jen's adventure. This scared, naive tribal girl that has fought against cannibalistic... the affections of a cannibalistic doctor, has been shat on and beaten up by so many, to stand tall and overcome said challenges, to get married, to love and then lose, and survive on the Rimworld. Every colonist of the female gender smiles with contentment. Some distant engine of happiness is stirring. It is projecting a powerful psychic drone over this entire reach. Sorry, I keep kicking the volume key. There we go. It is projecting a powerful psychic drone over this entire region on a frequency that only seems to affect the female gender. For a few days, some people's moods will be quite a bit better. Cool. So all of the females of the colony will have a mood boost. Plus 15, a psychic soothe. Ha. It's like a calming voice at the back of my mind, soothing me, settling my nerves. It says, "You go, girl." Thank you, Regen. Regen, even. Thank you, Regen. Thank you sincerely. Why is there a random grave, you cite? It's Pickles the cat. We had a cat. It didn't make it. It was killed by Ryoma, the mathematician, in a fit of rage. It was Dragona's cat. Yes, Ryoma has since died of a drug overdose. What is the Ice Cats? Yes, indeed. Ice Cats is the name of the faction, named after Pickles the cat. But it kind of fell out of favour for the sake of the word Tundrafall, which is, well, a bit more fun to say. Yes, the vibrating drone of happiness. Yes. Funny noises are coming from the dorm room. The dorm rooms. Norwegians like, what the fuck? From Tiro's bedroom over there. You're right. Thank you, Hybrid. Thank you very much, Hybrid. Thank you very much. Okay, so it's the 13th of summer, so each individual season lasts 15 days, so yeah, so it's going to get much colder. Right, what's Felfire doing? Oh, of course, because I switched the turrets on, I reactivated that old drill. There must be a bit more steel underneath it. She's going for it. I suppose whilst they're sleeping, another quick story. Thank you, Lion Nava, thank you. In one of my previous colonies, what was her name? I keep forgetting her name. Was it Robert? It was a lady, but it had a male name. Was it Robert? Rob? Rob the slave. Rob the janitor. What was her name? Someone in the chat will remember. What was it? Just reading the chat. Oh, hang on. Anyone remember? Was it Roger? Slip. Yeah, sorry, it was Roger. Poopsicle. Yes, my bad. So we had Roger the slave. Roger was a young lady, I think in her early 20s, who was a slave that we bought from a slaver. So we purchased her, and presumably overjoyed with her freedom, she was immediately assigned janitor duties throughout the colony, because we had nobody who was, well, everyone was quite valuable, and we needed somebody to just sweep and clean up after everyone else. So I imagine the excitement was quickly dulled by, well, the news that you were now a janitor. Anyway, so Roger, in addition to that, had... so harsh when we say this. We surgically removed both of her hands. The reason for that is so that we could attach scyther blades, a type of synthetic, like bio-organic, like combat blade that the robots have. It gives extremely high combat abilities in the melee, but lowers the manipulation stat. In addition, although I didn't actually know this at the time, she was an alcoholic. Now, if you're an alcoholic and you have the alcohol withdrawal debuff, your manipulation stat drops. So every character here has stats. Where are they? Stats here, manipulation. So with both of her hands removed, her manipulation, and scyther blades put on, was only 5%. With the withdrawal, it would go into the minus figures. This meant that I literally had a janitor that needed alcohol to function. So, with a steady supply of beer, she set about cleaning the colony. Thank you, Nana Banana. Thank you very much, Nana. And Fatman. Thank you, Fatman. Probably grumbling about her lot in life. You know, just wandering through the colony, cleaning and drinking. However, she was an absurdly good melee fighter. This was back before the nerf to the scyther blades, so 2 of them made her unstoppable. And she would just spin like a dancer. She would flow and move and so quickly that no one could really get her. And she would just cut down bandit after bandit. She would just be this whirlwind of death. She was like Mio. Is it Mio from Sin City? She's just this unstoppable entity that would just move throughout the battlefield like a, just like a ballet dancer. And she defended the colony for many seasons, defeating attack after attack, especially when they breached the walls. She was just, unstoppable. Eventually, she was killed when a minigun blast from our own side accidentally hit her in the flank, and she was surrounded by multiple other melee bandits that cut her down. However, she took out like 6 of them before she finally went. So yeah, Roger the janitor fought like a devil. She was very, very dangerous. Oh yes, and of course she had beer on her when she died. And of course, randomly the colonists would pick it up and start drinking it. Like, guys, come on. Okay, right, so it's early morning, so 10 in the morning. The colony's all awake. I need to sort this shit out, don't I? Looks horrible. Wait, I thought I ordered limestone put down. Did I cancel the order? I must have cancelled the order. How peculiar. How much marble have we retrieved? Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I already had that marble. Ugh. Oh yes, of course. Sorry, I forgot about the prisoner. Or did I? Oh no, I released them, but I didn't put the infirmary back to a normal infirmary. There we go. Right. So let's queue up this. So Joey. So you have a pain stopper chip, but you're still very grumpy. So could I please give you a joy wire? So operation, install joy wire in your brain. This will give you a permanent mood boost. Will give you glitter medicine as well, glitter world medicine, and also Texas Technova. You have a burn scar by fire on your right eye, which is giving you some pain there. We'll replace that entirely. Okay. Which eye? Sorry, the right eye. Install bionic eye, right eye. Sweet. Let's have Joey go to the infirmary bed. Right. And where's Tira the medic? Here she is. Oh, pardon me. You're welcome, Salty. Yes, indeed, it is. It's well worth it. As in this game for those stories. Thank you, a big ugly spider. Thank you. Okay, so Tiro the medic is off to retrieve the joy wire, which is probably in B wing. That's where I tend to store the augmentations over there. Is this a new save? No, this is still Tundrafall. Burnt cookie. Right. Sorry, the music is a bit quiet. Just going to turn that up a notch. So the alpaca are still eating rice. Do we need them to do that? Or we've got hay now. Give them hay. Keep the rice for ourselves. I mean, do they even need hay? Yeah, just give them hay. Okay, so switch this out from kibble and raw food. There we go. Just give them, let them eat that and then give them hay instead of rice. We can't eat the hay, but they can. Okay, so the nudist, Norwegian dwarf, is working on an advanced component. 6 more on that table, 8 more on this. How many? Oh, God, we're so close, folks. 10 more advanced components and we're out of here. Holy shit. We are so close to leaving. Be a shame. But, this has been a pit stop for us. Our lives are certainly out there. Thank you, Texas Technova. Thank you. Unfortunately, it's been a pit stop though not everyone has survived. Okay, so Joey is having surgery done through his helmet, apparently. Okay, so Tira the medic is currently installing the joy wire, but she's a very skilled medic, so he should be absolutely fine. There we go. Joy wire installed, giving him a permanent plus 30 mood boost. It feels amazing, he thinks. Okay, Tiro is now off to haul potatoes. Can you not tend to... Oh, I see. Easy Life is doing it instead. That's fine. No, can we use something a bit tougher than herbal medicine? Use proper medicine. Hi there, Perluna. Hello. Hang on. Yeah, get the... Oh, I see. We don't have enough Glitter World medicine. Yeah, for surgery was about to use herbal medicine. Smell this potpourri. Right. We're going to use alternative medicine. Here is some water that sat next to the Pope, and therefore the vibrations are holy. Well, we say sat next to the Pope. It's actually a recording that you can play next to... Sorry, I'm not actually shitting you. You know the whole... Sorry, what's it called? The fucking water has memory. What the fuck? What's it called? Oh my god, my brain. Is it homeopathy? Alternative medicine? Homeopathy. It is homeopathy. I'm not... Yeah. Yeah, anyway, so with homeopathy, it's the whole... it's the quack belief that water has memory, that the water somehow, through vibrations and through shaking and through, it's able to remember, like, what it's had in it. And if you just put, like, a small, a tiny concentration of... something, say like onion in some water, and then dilute it, and it has like vibrations or whatever. Anyway, so I was watching some videos on this. Apparently, there are some homeopathic solutions that are quite literally just the bottle is placed on a pedestal, and then it is played music or something. It is played a recording. And like the vibrations go through the music, through the water, and somehow it does something to the water. Okay, Texas Technova is having... Good. His eye removed, and it has been replaced with a bionic eye, replacing all of its normal functions and adding some. So giving him a slightly better, what's it, like 100, yeah, an additional 40% eyesight. So, yeah, a better eye. So yes, this idea that water somehow has memory of some solution that was once in it. Yeah. Sounds fake. Yeah, it is fake, Misty. Yeah. Right. Yes, says Tia. That being said, I have a new offer for the Twitch subscribers. I'm selling SovietWomble water. It is quite literally just... I've got some water down here in bottles. It has just been sitting next to me for a while. That's it. Don't know what it does. Try it. $9.99 per bottle. I'll put it on fucking... I don't know what merch thing. I'm gonna start selling it. Yeah. It's water that Lulu has been near. She sniffed it a bit and gone, ugh. People are saying, I'd buy it. Oh dear. Right. Thank you, most random nerd. Thank you very much. No, I'm not calling it Womble Juice. Okay, so the colony is A-OK right now with only 2 cryopods remaining. We are close to escaping. How much uranium do I have? We should have enough. That's our polar bear, yes? Jesus. Phil Fire's got a polar bear sneaking up on him. Thank you, 3 pips. Thank you very much, 3 pips. Thank you. There's a fantastic recording of the amazing James Randi. I don't know if people are familiar with him. It's a presentation that he does to many student bodies up and down America. This was a few years ago. I think it was a university campus somewhere. But he's talking about how he sort of goes around. This magician goes around sort of debunking. Well, he's famous for doing it. Debunking all of these woo-woo mysticism, snake oil salesman and stuff. And one of the things he does is he goes out on stage and he has multiple packets of homeopathic remedies, like sleeping tablets, for example, little capsules of like water. Thank you, Inchworm. Thank you very much, Inchworm. And of course, on the back of the packet, it says, "In the event of overdose, contact poison control." And he just stands on the stage and he just takes out like 60 of these pills, and he just downs them and just drinks them with water and demonstrates that there's nothing in these pills. There's nothing, He's eating like 4 or 5 packets at a time and explaining that they do nothing. Yeah, it's great. I strongly recommend. Yeah, look up James Randi on YouTube. It's very good. Yeah, the amazing James Randi. Yes, he's very good. Right. Okay. Kid Cosmo says your parents tried to brainwash you with homeopathy when you were younger. Really? Holy shit. Right, okay. So it's it's night 14 of the it's the 14th of summer. So it's 2 in the morning. So yeah, everything's going smoothly here. There's not much going on. Just need to get these last 2 components and then we're good to go. Okay. So Jen is Jen, she requires like 2 hours of sleep and then she's good to go. Is it her bed? She's got like a legendary wooden bed. Holy shit. Thank you, Thompson. Thank you very much, Thompson. Is it the bed or the Luciferium as well? Blood filtration, blood pumping. Okay. And Easy Life. The optimistic young young, she's 35 now. Continues to clean the colony at night. Everyone appreciates her. Oh, look. An unfinished granite small sculpture that Ryoma was working on before she died of a drug overdose. It's still there, years later. One of our turrets just made a clicking sound and powered down for no reason. It seems to have malfunctioned. We'll send one of our engineers to fix it in the morning. Watch Jen sleep when she goes to bed. Yeah, close her eyes. Whoop, up again. Ah, we have a baby boomalope. Hooray! Oh no, Yellow's having a tantrum because he has cabin fever. Shit. Thankfully, it's just a tantrum. He's not going to go and shoot people. He's just going to wander around kicking shit. Thank you, Vanilla. Thank you very much. So Yellow, the old man, what's he doing? He's attacking a slate wall. Don't go in. Major's trying to sleep. It's Major's bedroom, dude. What are you doing? Major, it's currently an old man attacking his bedroom wall. Right. Also, it's cold in Sheet's bedroom. Major woke up going, "What the fuck?" He'll be fine. Let him work it out. Let him work it out of his system. Cabin fever. Yeah, so he's feeling grumpy. Maybe I should, like make a section outdoors so people stop feeling so cooped up. Right. Okay. You never actually finished this room, did I? It's supposed to be a larger infirmary. Texas Technova, the military scientist, is off to fix that turret and figure out why the fuck it switched itself off. The other ones were quietly in the courtyard, looking for any hostile targets. Not sure, 4D. Not sure. Do they ever have same-sex relationships? Yes, indeed. You can have colonists that have the trait gay, and they will be only attracted to, well, their own sex. I think we had a gay psychopath, which was rather strange, as in the psychopath trait means that they do not form social relations. So, okay. Didn't we have a gay scientist as well? I can't remember. Was Shindahan's gay? No, you can't have bestiality. Lizard. Yes, I seem to recall that it's just another one of those clickbait bullshit things. Like, the Rimworld devs were like... there was some like, bullshit manufactured controversy to do with Rimworld, where you couldn't have... What was the problem? Before I shit all over it? It was something really stupid that some websites were going with, like Rimworld game where you can't do something. No, sorry, that was it. At least one of the websites was critiquing the community for the fact that you could make what was it, like that you could shoot people for being different or something. It was dumb. It was like fucking, someone would say, like one guy on Reddit would say, yes, whenever I see somebody who's like, I don't know, different coloured skin, I would shoot them on sight, and then they would run with it, as if somehow this one poster on Reddit is the official standard, stance of the company. It's a sandbox, it's fucking, you do what you want, you run your colony how you want. If you want to be a fucking weirdo, then fucking, there are weirdos. Yeah, what was it, Francis? I can't remember. Sorry, can someone remember what these websites were whinging about? Exactly, that's not the game, Wilhelm. Yeah. But, sorry, specifically the thing was that the game code did something that some website didn't like. Queer women controversy. What was it, Jay Drury? Sorry, I'm kind of asking. I can't remember. PC Gamer buried the game for this. Oh god. The review derided the game as painfully heteronormative because gay takes up a trait slot, implying that being gay is some way part of someone's personality. And biology. Oh, I see. Well, no, can't. That's so petty. You can't be. What are they saying that because it said gay here? Wait, where is it? Here, that it was somehow like an abnormal trait? Is that what they were saying? Was that the controversy? As opposed to it saying straight all the time. Was that it? There's got to be more to it than that. It was because gay is a trait and straight isn't. Oh my good god. Oh. That must have been a slow news week. Okay. Right, so how are we doing? So, with only 2 cryopods left to go, and 10 advanced components... Oh wow, holy shit, we've already got 3. We are so close to escaping, everybody. We are so close. Tundrafall is nearly safe. Right. Once the ship is ready to go, we'll just do a full diagnostic to make sure everything's good, and then we'll begin wind-down procedures. Excellent. Wind-down procedures would involve getting everybody to the pods safely one by one. We'll make sure we'll put the people who are perhaps least essential to the colony's overall defense, just in case we have a last-minute attack. And we'll start putting people in, well, tucking people in for the long sleep. We'll also start moving the turret defenses to distribute them, well, to defend what we really care about when we leave the base. Because this base is it'll become another derelict to be forgotten about and covered in snow over the years. So, what we really care about would be, well, the mausoleum. We need to seal it off, make it secure, and make sure that nobody can get into it to disturb the dead, along with making sure that all of the dead are moved in there. So we'll move Pickles', well, maybe don't move Pickles' grave. I don't think there's anything left in the grave. Probably just disintegrate. But certainly move Ryoma. So Ryoma's sarcophagus is currently in Yellow's master bedroom. We'll move it in there. We'll have it fully sealed off as best we can, and add defensive turrets. Right. Yes, indeed. Don't worry, Cthulhu. We will certainly do that. Yes, I made the slight mistake in a previous playthrough of replacing 2 cryo-sleep caskets with identical textured cryo, like, land-based ones instead of ship-based ones. So even though they were using the same model, but they weren't connected, and I didn't notice. So when the ship took flight, 2 people were left behind. Those 2 people, well, I wanted to do a short story on it and put it up to YouTube with an animation at one point, because their adventure was pretty interesting after that. So I didn't do this on stream. I basically played it single player because I wanted to know what would happen, and so I sped up the time and watched And, well, I might as well tell you, but yeah, I'll tell you. I mean, it's going to be potentially months before I can get that animation done. Effectively, what happened was they sat isolated in that valley for years. Years and years and years. And bandits would come and attack the base, and mostly they were defeated by the outer defenses. But over time, they gradually defeated, one by one, they would defeat the turrets. They would start fires, would start to destroy the power infrastructure to those turrets. So with each subsequent bandit attack, as the years went on, they got closer and closer to penetrating the base. And they did. They penetrated that base. It was called Spice World. And they burnt it out. They completely ransacked it. They took everything that wasn't nailed down. The cryopods, however, were safe because they were in a nearby valley, and there was nothing of interest in that valley. So while the base burnt, and the dust settled, and the dust froze, and the base became a tomb, the 2 colonists who were left behind were safe and sound. They slept through all of it. And I wanted to see what would happen if they were eventually released. One day, a drifter entered the colony, searching for supplies, food, anything that was remaining. And he found the cryopods and he opened them. Ooh, thrombos. Ah, beautiful thrombos. So he found the 2 pods and he opened them, and of course I imagined the despair and the shock of those 2 people, discovered that they'd been left behind. Mere moments would have passed for them, but their friends are now light years away, and they are stuck, on this world that they tried so desperately to escape. There were lots of, attempts to get the base back operational, but the damage was so severe, and the 2 people left behind had only a limited skill set, that effectively all they could do was partition off a part of the base that they could manage and scavenge whatever they could, whatever was left. This wasn't an Arctic biome, this was a warm biome, so all the food would have rotted long ago. Thank you, Vulpecula. Thank you very much. Thank you. They tried. They tried hard, but eventually it got to the point where they realized that they weren't going to make it. There was no way they were going to survive. So, protecting each other carefully. Oh, the original drifter guy had long since gone unstable and gotten himself killed. Where he attacked an animal and that animal had killed him. So it was only the 2 people left with their cryopods. They went back out into the rain, fighting off wild animals, protecting each other, husband and wife they were. They disassembled the cryopods out in the valley, and they took them to the mausoleum. They took them deep, deep inside the base to the untouched and intact mausoleum with their dead friends, now years dead. And they rebuilt carefully the cryopods next to them. Then they sealed themselves in, and they went back to sleep. Sealed in, potentially for, however long it might take for that planet to be colonized. However long it might take for some future archaeological expedition to maybe break in and search and find them. A desperate hope, but it's all they had. And the lights faded, and the power went out on the base for one last time, save for 2 heartbeats beating together in their cryopods in the halls of the dead. Hopefully that won't happen here. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that won't happen here. Because I'm going to double check this time. I'm going to fucking double check that we are not leaving people behind this time. No way. No one gets left behind. Right. How are people doing? People are okay. Little Miss 60, why are you working on that t-shirt? You're supposed to be working on the components that I wanted for us to escape. Does this imply that we are low on uranium? 7 units of uranium. Stand by. Ooh, okay. So only 5 more advanced components required? Yes? No? Buh. Oh, pardon me. Can we do it? Do we have the components? Please tell me we don't need more uranium. Right. Well, thank you for the... No, I'm just recounting what happens. This is just Rimworld. That story is just what happens in Rimworld. So, that's disgusting. Yes, Lulu, how dare you burp like that? Disgusting creature. Smelly dog. How many coffins were in the mausoleum? Similar to this, really. Yeah. Right. Yeah, we could have a problem. I mean... Oh, God, do we have enough? Right. We've got what? We got 18 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Ooh. Oh no, a fire! Shit! That means the batteries have been drained. There's a fire in the tertiary hydroponics bay. Not good. Quickly, Prime Panda and Kamikaze, you need to wake the fuck up. Go and extinguish that. But the bigger problem is that at night time, all of the batteries have now been drained, which means all of the defensive turrets have just gone offline because I've perhaps been a bit not very sensible. We don't have enough wind, and it's 1 in the morning, so there's no sun. Quickly fight that fire. So all the turrets are going to click offline, I assume? Or do we have enough power? Oh my god, we do have enough power at night. It must be the geothermal generators. Sweet. Yeah, we could have activated the chem fuel emergency generators if needed, but we didn't need to. How about doing some modifying on the world and create the same scenario as the playthrough where I try to rescue the sleeping couple? Well, maybe, but I think that is perhaps an appropriate place to end their story. Okay. In your playthrough there were 12 coffins and 2 cryobeds surrounded by offline turrets. Yeah. I intend to do a similar affair. We need to seal these people in and keep them safe. So I might disassemble sections of the wall and double or triple coat it. Right, what's the time? So I probably in a few minutes I'm gonna head off and get on with editing today, before I have much to do. Do I have enough material for the last pod? Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. So we need 5 more components, right? So there's 1 being worked on there. 2. Cancel that. We are indeed so close. The next Rimworld stream could potentially be the last for Tundrafall. Potentially. Why am I reinforcing the mausoleum? Because, well, this base is soon to become a derelict. And once its exterior defenses are defeated by bandits, it's going to find itself pillaged. So, yeah, I just don't want them pillaging the dead. Let them rest in peace. But I can assure you, we're definitely going to leave all the turrets on. We're not going to make it easy for our enemies. I'm missing 5 uranium. I really hope not. That would suck. I don't think we have anything that can give us uranium. Thank you, Megalodon. Thank you very much, Megalodon. Thank you. Texas says, leave you behind. You'll tell travelers of everyone's story. You'll be the sacrifice you need. I wonder if there's a thing that lets people wander off on their own. I don't think I have a prompt to say let you go. But no, Texas, you can, come back with us to civilization. Thank you, Windoof. Thank you very much, Windoof. Thank you. That's true. The last raid did have a uranium shiv. You are correct, sir. What happened to it? Was it destroyed? No, perhaps the guy... Oh, you two stop boning. Fighting fire. Fighting that fire got them all hot and sweaty. So, Prying Panda and Kamikaze are shagging. Well done. Jen is still alive. Yes, she is. Thank you, Little Haru. Thank you very much, Little Haru. Thank you. Yeah. Uranium shiv, you don't want to get stabbed by that, says Wayne Chill. Yes, when you get stabbed by it, you have a 5% increased chance of skin cancer. Which is somehow, less scary than being stabbed. One is quite immediate and painful. I can imprison my own colonists and then release them. Yes, but they'll just re-enter the colony. It's probably equipped. That might be the case, actually. Yeah, good shout. Somebody might have picked it up and is now wandering around armed with it. Let's have a look. No, evidently not. No worries, way in Chile. Sorry, way in Chile. Also, hi there. How many alpaca will I take with me? Well, I'll sell them on to like a tribal group or something. Same with the dogs. A group that will, you know, they'll take care of them, treat them well. Thank you, Jacob the Snack, too. Thank you, Jacob the Snake. The snack. Snack? Yeah. Thank you very much, the snack. Hi, Novi. Are those turtles? What are those? What, boomalopes? These are boomalopes. And baby alpaca. And little puppies, because our bloody dogs won't stop breeding. Jesus, how many... Oh my god. Fucking hell. Ridiculously promiscuous colony. Both the humans and the animals. Right, okay. Norwegian... Okay. What are boomalopes? They're like antelopes, but they go boom. There we go. No, what? Oh, regular components. No! No! Does that imply we don't have... Ah! Fuck! Fuckity fuck berries. Okay. We don't have enough uranium. Norwegian, go work on that one. Why are you... Oh, bugger. Hang on. Who's making that one? Ladito. Ladito, come over there and finish that. What's he doing? Falling unfinished component. Alright. Exotic goods traders don't have uranium. How are you, Novi? Are you okay? Emperor Bast, I'll sell them on. I'll sell the animals on. Texas wants to stay behind. He's quite adamant. Well, I'll think about it. Would I consider modding the next game of Rimworld, the Traven? The trouble is, I've lost two Rimworld save files now due to modding errors. So, Novi says you're all right. How am I doing? Yeah, I'm good. Just enjoying the morning. How is your princess? She's good. She's just having a nappy nap, having gone for a trip outside. Thank you to Homer. Thank you very much. Hello. Yes. What? She's fine. She's just resting. I'll leave her alone. Oh yeah, so I woke up this morning and she was just running. She was running riot around the bedroom, up and down the bed. She had so much energy. It was like 3 in the morning. She was full of beans. I was like, just go to sleep, Lulu. Stop it. Thank you, CF Mag. Thank you very much, CF. And Bloody 9. Thank you very much, Bloody 9. Oh look, the marriage spot is now gold plated. Not sure if that's tacky or not. Okay. Can we perhaps move the... Hang on. Move the chess table. Over there. Get out of the way. Same with the fire foam popper. Stick it like here. Texas, can you do that? You're already doing it. So, yeah, we're needing to get married. So it's going to be Ladito and Bitterritter's marriage with daggers for eyes coming from coming from Tiro. Can you get a picture of the dog? What, as in a small camera in the bottom right corner, Hydra? I'd rather not, because then it just kind of, it's a bit distracting and it appears on all the recordings. It's hard to get rid of. Right. Cool. Everyone's okay. So how... Unfinished component by Norwegian. Oh, there we go. Prime Panda. So just 4 more advanced components. But we don't have the uranium. Oh, what can we... Thank you, Frosty. Thank you very much, Frosty. Thank you, man. Yeah, all the same, Meekin. I'd rather not. No, I don't want to leave people behind. Not in this hellhole. Oh, what? Holy shit. What? Holy crap. A Thrumbo has self-tamed itself. Oh, it's starving. Come on in, get some food. Holy crap. Like that's a rare animal. We had one of these back at Spice World. We called it Thrump. That wasn't supposed to be like a President Donald Trump thing. It was just that I was trying to spell Thrumbo and had a brain fart, so it's called Thrump. Thank you, Frosty. Thank you, man. Novi says, "Thrump me, daddy." You are a weird individual, Novi. Has anyone ever told you that? You are a very peculiar young lady. And yes, you can use that as a sub notification. Oh, an eclipse! Ah. An eclipse has arrived. Okay, that means our solar power, our solar panels are going to do fuck all. Because there's a moon in the way. So it's all on geothermal and wind, and also the nuclear reactor that's attached to the escape vessel. So the escape vessel is actually hooked up to the base right now, as you can see. So it is powering up the base. So we're not powering up the ship is powering the base for 1,000 watts. Apparently you can buy uranium from bulk goods traders. Alas, not apparently, Mantazo. At least not in this patch. Well, I think otherwise, Novi. Also, shush you. Be quiet. Look at this dog instead. Yes. Right, what's the time? Okay, so it's half. Yeah, it's half 12. I need to head off. Oh God, Ladito has been inspired. He will shoot accurately and be. Oh, okay. It said shoot crazy. I thought shoot frenzy. I thought he was going to start shooting the place up. Right, unfinished advanced components. A single piece of uranium. Bugger. So we need 3 more advanced components. So is that 15 pieces of... No, 9 pieces of uranium. That's all we need. 9 pieces of uranium. Get that and we're out of here. Just double check that nobody's hoarding uranium. Has anybody got anything that could be uranium? Texas Technova, if you had it again, I swear to God. Steel, power armor. Well, 8 technically. 8 pieces of uranium. Call a trader. The traders don't have uranium. Deconstruct anything or search for uranium. Oh, the Thrumbo's in the goddamn hydroponics bay eating all of the rice. Oh, how much? What the fuck? You're gonna eat the entire hydroponics bay? How much? Oh, motherfucker! Get the fuck out of there! Fucking limit that fucking Thrumbo. Send it to the same area as the dog haulers, away from the food. Out, you bastard! Have it trained while it's here. You can haul shit around. Oh, fuck! It's gonna eat everything. What do Thrumbos eat anyway? Whatever they want. Okay. Okay, so yes, I need to I'll keep playing this all afternoon if I don't stop. So thank you for watching, everyone. So this has been Tundrafall, probably the penultimate stream, assuming that we can find uranium. We just need 3 more components. That's 8 pieces of uranium, because we already have a piece there. 8 more pieces of uranium, and we are gone. We will load up everybody into this escape vessel, which is that strange-looking thing over there, and shoot our way into space and to safety. Oh god, and Tiro the medic is off to binge on drugs. Right, okay. So thank you, So thank you, everyone. To get you up to speed on what's currently happening, it is, well, so I haven't started the next bullshittery yet. I was supposed to, well, I did a poll to my patrons and to my Twitch subs to ask them what they would like, and I've got the results back, so I'm pretty sure I know what the next bullshittery is going to be. But before I started that, I started like a quick 2 minutes and 30-second project that I was hoping would take a week, but it's taking a bit longer than a week. I'm just trying to finish it up and get the finishing touches on there, and so I don't know when it's going to be ready. Just bear with me. So I'm just going to get straight back onto it, and yeah, so I'm just going to go crack on and let you know how it goes. Thank you, Soy Surfy. Thank you very much, Soy. Thank you. So yeah, I'm just going to go crack on. So hang on a minute. Let me just refresh the thing. So I'll be back this evening. So it's Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah. I'll be back this evening, probably for some armor or something. And yeah, hope to see you again soon. So Sai is on. I would host up Cyanide, but he's doing his flight sim thing, and he's told me that he doesn't. He likes to keep it quite chill, rather than have lots of people. But Cyanide is on. If you click the ZF clan link below, you'll find him. But again, please keep it relaxed, because he's just trying to relax. ZF Bavon is playing PUBG. I will hand you over to ZF Bavon then. So yeah. Thank you, folks. All the best. And thank you, Zenta. Thank you very much, Zenta. Most kind. Thank you, Zenta. So all the best, and see you soon. Have a lovely afternoon. And this is ZF Bavon.